Your brokenness is the problem. It ain't confidence. You're afraid. You put people down, or you say things subliminally to people to build yourself up, and thinking that if I show this fake confidence, then maybe someone will treat me right, or maybe they'll treat me like I have standards, instead of just having realistic standards and doing what you need to do. And you're afraid. You hurt. Somebody got to your heart. And when they got to your heart, they got to you, man. They tore you up. You gave more than what you were supposed to. You sacrificed more than you supposed to. You thought that this person, loved you and all this, and I get it. But walking around being fake confidence is not the answer. And let me tell you how I know. See, confident people do not talk about other people. See, confident people do not need or require to say anything to put other people down. They are. They know that they have to compete. They know it. They don't have to say it. They just look at it. And if they do say it, they're saying it because somebody's attacking them. Right? That's somewhat of a difference of confident people. But what broken people do is they say, oh, you don't have no standards, or you don't this and that. People are beneath them and everything else. Nah. Confident people know how to compete. They know how to fail. And they take the failures and they don't hide them. Hey, man, I failed in life. I'm not going to get mad about things I don't know. I'm going to drive this point about how you can get played when you're in your broken space. So my homegirl, right, went on this date, I think it was a couple of years back. It changed her life. She went on this date with this guy, right? He took her out, did everything, and called her in the morning, talk about, did you eat? And he was all attentive, right? So she thinking she got a winner, right? Because he made her feel good. See, when you're in a broken place, you care more about feelings than reality. So then one day, about 2 weeks went by. He got a hotel and was like, come on, let's go. I want to take you to the spot. He hit. Did some cardio. But in the morning, he asked questions. So he said, what's my favorite color? She said, I don't know, She says, is these questions required to go to brunch? I thought we was going to hit this new spot that she's seen on Instagram. He said, yeah. Well, what's my favorite food? What's my kid's name? Where do I live? Where do I work? I work, but how long I've been there? He asked her some serious questions. She couldn't answer him. You know why she couldn't answer him? Because she only cared about what he could do. And he said, that's why I wore a condom. You wasn't going to make me. Changed her life. Changed her life. Changed her life. She said, Joe, changed her life. She said, you slept with a dude. He said, you slept with a dude you only known 2 weeks. And you don't know nothing about him that's important. He said, so let's go to brunch. And she was like, nah, I'm good. He said, okay. He took her home. She called me and said what happened. The same thing happens to men. Men play you, other men play you and send you courses, and you have these dating courses. You have all this other stuff to tell you to go to do all this and play on your emotions and your desperation, because all the things that you avoided doing and lacking in your life that you could have given yourself and you could have done would have secured a better quality woman or man you didn't want to do. You didn't want to do. So they come in your desperation and give you an enemy. Some of them give you an enemy, say that woman over there is your enemy. That man over there is your enemy. And you believe them. Give me your money. Give me your hard-earned money. And you do it. You do it. I see them every day in my course. Free course. Think about it. A free course. 50 people come in there hot off the start, wanting to start this course. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this self-improvement course. And quit. And quit. You know why? Because they want to believe the lie. The lie is more believable than the truth that they can possibly do it. than to do the work and actually become a greater version of themselves. They're scared. A lot of people are afraid of themselves. And when presented with the mirror, they run. A lot of people never look at themselves in the mirror. And I understand. I've been there. I've been there. Notice I said I've been there. The most greatest thing you can ever do, the most greatest value you can ever present to the world is a greater version of yourself. When you adopt the behaviors of a broken person, of a person who goes out there and they need to believe the lie is only effective to the person who believes it. The reason the lie is so effective to you is because you needed to believe it. My homegirl needed to believe that she was worth these fancy restaurants. And to that dude that's a high value man, he made money. It wasn't nothing to him. This was a challenge. This was a game to him. And she called me and she said, Joe, you need to go out there and start making content about these men and this and that and what they do. That's not going to help your confidence, and that's not going to help your self-esteem. None of that's going to help. You need to get your butt in the gym and work on yourself. You need to stop accepting lies as truth. You need to stop looking for people to validate the freaking brokenness inside of you and do something with it. This world is about predators, man. Everywhere you go, you jump in an ocean with a bunch of sharks and they hungry, you food. What you want me to do? Go talk to the sharks and say, don't eat you? No. This world is about predators and prey. Make no mistake. No matter what. And it's up to you to practice survival in this world. And I often tell women that you got to work on yourself. You got to be the best version of yourself because it repels wrong men. Shout out to Red. I tell women all the time, man, look, I send her content to people all the time. Is her words harsh? And I'm a poster on here. Is her word harsh? Heck yeah. You got to have the stomach for her words. But you know what? She loves you. And she said something one time in her video, love equals correction. And it's the truth. My words are harsh. Make no mistake. But I ain't trying to sleep with you, man. I'm trying to make you the best version of yourself. My work is self-improvement for you to be the best version of yourself. If you really want to know what my work is about sovereignty. True sovereignty. Not this foolishness that y'all think 4B and HB and whatever the other foolishness y'all come up with because you don't have your own mind. But it's to get your power back from who you are, to make sure you know exactly when you wake up in the morning that you know who you are and nobody else gets to tell you otherwise. To know what it walks around and know confidently who you are. That's what my work is about. I don't know the rest of that other stuff. You made mistakes in your life. It's okay. They don't have to define you. They don't have to define you. You are worth everything in the world to yourself. Then why would you treat yourself so poorly? By believing a lie. By needing to be fed lies. Come on, man. Come on. I hope this helps. I hope you get something out and value out of this. And if you are a woman, please go watch Red's videos. Binge watch on them. They're very hard. She got some tough words, but you can tell they out of love, especially for women. Well, only for women. And that's an amazing thing. Take care.